Doot, 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 doot. KDO's Keto Kitchen. Alright guys, here's what you need to make some pumpkin cheesecakes. Get 2 blocks of full-fat cream cheese, 2 large eggs, a sweetener of choice. I went with Swerve, which is an erythritol sweetener. I paired it with some stevia drops, a little bit of vanilla extract. I went with the pumpkin pie spice blend. And then, of course, that pure pumpkin, which is the canned, unsweetened pumpkin you can get at the grocery store, now that we're approaching the fall time of year. Once you have all your stuff together, get that cream cheese out. You can be prepared and leave it out to soften on the counter, but what I like to do is I'll just put it in a microwave-safe bowl, and then I'll pop it in the microwave in 30-second increments until it gets to the consistency I want it to be at, mixing in between. And then once you got it that way, it's easier to just put it right in the mixing bowl. See how it's just sliding right in? That makes it so much easier to mix in all of your ingredients, and you really do get a creamier blend that way. First, I'm going to pop those 2 large eggs right on top of this cream cheese mixture. You don't have to make a bowl like I did, but I think it just helps it catch everything better. And then you're going to want to start adding your sweetener. I did 3/4 cups of the Swerve sweetener, which is an erythritol, but you can use a different kind if you like. And then I like to pair that with stevia drops. I did 15 drops of this vanilla stevia liquid sweetener, because I think the erythritol and the stevia pair well together. What I like to do here is I slowly mix in the erythritol to the cream cheese, because if you've ever worked with that stevia before, it will cloud if you just go ahead and mix it really fast. And the next you just need to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then once everything's in there, that's the base to this entire cheesecake recipe. Go ahead and blend that together with a hand mixer until completely smooth. If you want, you can just make plain cheesecakes right there. That's all you have to do. You can stop, put it in the muffin tins, cook it, and you're finished. But I went for a fall feeling and did half and half with this and pumpkin. Now that everything's mixed together, take out your muffin tins. This makes 12 cheesecakes. The base layer is 1 big spoonful of the plain mixture. So make sure and try and get it as evenly as possible. It's just 1 big spoonful. Once you get them all in there, kind of shake it to smooth it out. That way it's not too uneven. And then what you're going to do is set this to the side now that you got it flattened out. And you're going to add in 1 cup of that pumpkin, that pure pumpkin. And then this is where you do a 1/2 teaspoon of that pumpkin pie spice. Then you just take that hand mixer again and just blend it all together. This should be just as smooth as your first mixture. And that's all there really is to this part of the recipe. Once it's blended, pull the muffin tin right back out. And this is going to be about 1.5 spoonfuls of that pumpkin mix per cupcake tin. And then so you just try and get it as even as possible. There's no really perfect way to do this. And I use silicone muffin tins, but I think the foil kind also peel off a lot easier from these cheesecakes when they're cooled. Once you got it as good as you want, put it into the oven. It's been preheated to 350 degrees. The cooking time for this varies on your oven. It can be anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. My batch this time, I pulled them out around 17 or 18 minutes. And they were nice and golden and fluffy. They did crack a little bit on the top, so I probably could have pulled them out a minute earlier, but that's really all there is to this recipe. You're going to want to let it cool completely before you try serving it. You can set it in the fridge to cool faster if you want. I popped these in the freezer just because I was dying to try some. And there you go, guys. That's a recipe for 12 pumpkin cheesecakes. 4 net carbs per cheesecakes. These things are beautiful. I love how it splits the plain and the pumpkin right in the middle. I serve with mine with Cool Whip. This is surely a crowd pleaser, especially if you're doing sugar-free. Until my next video, just remember to hydrate, satiate, and celebrate throughout your day. And I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye!